47 weeks, life and learnings of a dietetic intern. Welcome to 47 weeks. It's week 13. I can't believe I finished and survived my second clinical rotation. So remember my panic attack I had last week about how I was so behind and had so many things to catch up on? Well, I got caught up. It wasn't that bad once you kind of got into the groove. This week I had my very first patient ever pass away, but it's something that I'm gonna have to get used to. I've definitely done a lot more independent work this week, so independent chart reviews and a few number of patients that I check up and follow up on, diagnose, and my preceptor would go over and make sure that that was done correctly. This week I went to pressure ulcer rounds on Friday, and you went around and you just did a checkup on how pressure ulcers are doing on certain patients. It was really something. I've never seen that before in my life, and seeing just the effect that diabetes or certain bacteria can have on your skin, and many individuals need amputations, as you know, but actually seeing that was and smelling that was very different. We didn't have a whole lot of new consults this week, so it was less fast-paced than the week before, which helped. You can definitely see how it's slowing down for the holidays, and that tends to happen every year because people they don't want to come to the hospital, they want to stay home and be with their family, even if they might be sick. That's very understandable. We had an intern meeting this Wednesday, and everybody just shared their experiences so far. And I kind of scared some of the interns with my panic attack I had last week, so somebody wanted to discuss how interns could prepare themselves better for clinical too. But they felt much happier when I told them that I'd already caught up on everything I was behind in, so they were relieved. I also met up with my quality improvement advisor over some coffee, and we discussed some of the methods, and we're meeting with the statistician in January, and they could provide insight into how we can analyze and collect the data in the best possible way. My project is going to be qualitative, and there's going to be focus groups, and they're going to be talking about what they want in an online resource for cardiac rehab. Something along those lines. I made it until vacation. I'm excited, but I know it's gonna go by really quickly, and then I'll still have 70% of the internship to go without a single week off. Considering how burnt out I am, it makes me a little worried. I feel that the third clinical and then the week of staff relief is gonna be probably the hardest part. I'm just trying to survive and get that over with. And then I'll think about handling the rest of the internship until August. I will be relaxing during the break, don't get me wrong, but I do still have to do a few things for internship. I'm gonna look over diabetes medications and prepare myself for my next rotation in the diabetes education clinic in Cobequid. I'm also gonna start a cheat sheet for medications, ones that affect nutrition or affect appetite or impact our role in any way, shape, or form. And that's going to be a really good resource. Maybe it could even be given to future interns such as yourself. So that's not going to be very fun, but it's going to be a lifesaver because I can't remember most of the medications. They all sound the same. I need a little resource, okay? Definitely going to catch up with some friends. I'm gonna have dinner with one of the interns and her husband on Sunday night before they take off and go to Ontario for the vacation. I'm really excited to have time to organize and clean up the house after the past few months have been out of control. Definitely too broke to fly anywhere for the break. It'd be like $900 for me to fly back to Vancouver, and I would rather go to all-inclusive vacation in Cuba, even if I had the money. Sorry, Mom and Dad. You'd be invited though. Skylar and I have also been doing tango lessons through YouTube on Friday nights, so we're gonna continue that. I've been seeing a lot of Facebook posts on Friday about some of the dietetic interns that wrote their exams and they just got their results. So this time next year, I will be a dietitian with no C in brackets beside the title. It's actually a long time. It's a really long journey. I talked to a dietitian that recently graduated from Acadia, Rachel Thompson. Her message to you guys was to stay positive. Even though it's really hard to get a permanent position. She says from her year, there are only 2 interns that are working at Capital Health now out of the 10. It's a little demotivating at times, knowing how hard it is to make it in this field even after the internship is over, but I really have to focus on one step at a time. Internship completion first, just like before it was get the internship and worry about everything else later, and then I'll worry about job applications. I hope I could stay in Halifax and don't have to move. If you get a really awesome job offer somewhere else, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have to move. I'm not gonna have an episode next week because it is vacation, so I'm gonna be vegging out a lot of the time, so I won't have anything interesting to tell you guys anyway. But I will see you for week 15. So now that it's winter vacation, I know you have some time. So if you haven't seen them yet, I recommend you checking out some of our Christmas episodes or specials from last year. Thanks for watching, and remember, sustain your body, sustain your life.